All the Jews need to register for work. Who does not want will be punished. I am the head of the Jewish Council of Bardevjov. It's important that we keep playing the game for the time being. We are safe.
You're not.
300 names, and this list will be rounded up. There are no exceptions.
It was an impossible task, and to try to save the girls from being sent to Auschwitz. And you have to have faith in your ability and don't be afraid to succeed. If you fail once, you try again. And the story is that you have to have courage to do what you do and don't give up.
The gentleman that produced it is Emil Fish, who was a Holocaust survivor. He grew up in this town, and he made a nadar. He made a promise to the people that were, I guess, experienced the difficulties of a Holocaust, that he would bring back the memory of the people that passed and this town. And he did that starting in 2005, I think. And UNESCO made it a heritage site. And then he made this film. He brought the film to Danny A., who's a great friend of mine. We've done several pictures together. And we shot in Tel Aviv and Slovakia. And I play a character named Raful Lowy, who was the head of the Jewish Council of Bardevjov. And we wind up saving 300 girls from Auschwitz. Danny sent me the script, and it was such a compelling story. And I felt that it had to be told, because so many times you find a story about the Holocaust where it's not necessarily the Jews that are fighting back against, it's people helping the Jews. And this year it's the town that pulls together through Lowy, and we save these young women. And I like that idea of that spirit, defiance, the pulling together and not being victims and wanting to do something about it. So I felt it was a very important story to tell, and it's been on, not many people knew about it because it deals with something we did to save the girls that's very unique in the story, which is all true.
I mean, it's just an incredible team who made this come to life, right? It's about sharing a story and sharing a message, but doing it with true artistry, right? And making it captivating. The right shots, the right hooks, the right people, the right intensity, and the right emotion. People who see this film, they're on the edge of their seats. People tell me when they watch this, they've got to like look at their phone to take a break because it's just way too intense.
Well, in a case like this, the story itself is so it's real. It's true. It's so powerful that you just need to let it. Just need to let it be. Just surrender to the story. Let it happen.
I play Frederick. He basically works for Robert Davi's character. He works in the wine cellar. He sort of is like Robert Davi's left-hand man. And when Robert Davi has to go away, he's basically giving my character the reins to run the whole operation. And basically, my character's like, "Listen, I can save you. I have a place just outside these walls. It's my father's place." And Robert's character is like, "No, I have to stay with my people." So it's a very powerful role, very powerful story. I feel very fortunate to be part of this movie, especially my great-grandma was a Holocaust survivor, so it means even more.
I personally love telling true stories. Also as a producer, not just an actor. Telling true stories is my bread and butter, so I like to bring that to the forefront. I like that medium. So when I get a true story, I just dig in deeper to make sure I do justice to the actual characters, to the real-life people, and do justice to what we're trying to tell, the themes that we're trying to hit on, and overall give the story an elevated experience.
Well, any movie that gets made is a miracle, so it's always a no-brainer. But this is a special one. I mean, the story is so incredibly touching and so relevant now that once I got the script, I realized I have to make the movie. You kind of like read the script and figure you have about 2.5 hours and you want the movie to come in and be able. The pacing is very important for me. And my movies most of the time come in at about an hour and a half. So it's really about trying to find the right story without overdoing a scene too long. This one is something that I never thought I'll ever make, but once I saw the footage, I realized that I gotta make sure that I do my best job here in the editing room, working with the composer. A lot of hard work and passion went into making it. You know, I just want people to see it and really educate themselves, understand what happened, understand that history cannot repeat itself, and just being able to see it and understand the history, and they can make their own assumptions from there. Educating yourself and understanding what happened and how we prevent it from happening again is the most important thing.